good afternoon, or good evening, good morning, whatever you're watching this. This is the Check-In Podcast, starring me, Ian Billette, and your founder, CEO, wherever you want to call it,
Cameron Billette.
And this is a podcast geared towards young adults where we talk about current events, just whatever has been happening lately. We'll give you some advice if you ask for it on our social media platforms at the Check-In Podcast 1. And we'll just sit down in here and talk. We'll have guests sometimes, and, we'll just vibe out with y'all. So Cameron normally starts us off, but, we took a different turn today. I'm going to start with asking Cameron, what is your word of the week?
Oh, we've been planning to do this podcast for a minute, and I still did not think of a word for the week.
Yeah.
A word for the week. I got to think about everything that's happened this week. Ooh, this has been a good week for me. I'm going to say good. This week, I presented my computer science project. I did good. I presented my film projects. I did good. Had a couple interviews. I did good. Snowfall season finale came out. Greatest show on television. Y'all gonna hear me say that a lot. So this week has been actually pretty good for me. What about you?
I don't know, to be honest. Last week, what did I do last week? I didn't really do anything last week. About to graduate like 45 days. I think that's the day. 45. Yeah, 45 days is the day I graduate. June 6th, everybody support. I might be going on live that day because it's an outdoor graduation. I'm going to be going on live. So tune into the live. And I graduate soon. And I just don't know because I've been asleep a lot, sleeping more. It's been hard to go to class. I get my work done and everything like that, but it's just like class, you know what I'm saying? Like I already got my accomplishments done, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what am I doing this for? So, and they want me to have all my courses done by May 1st. So that's in 2 weeks. So after May 1st, what am I really here for? So
will you be going to class after May 1st?
Yeah, but I don't know what we would be doing because they said have everything done or something like that. So
don't you mean like your senior portfolio and stuff like that?
Oh, senior portfolio is due May 17th. All my TA cats out there, if you know what to do with the senior portfolio, hit me up. You know what I mean? Don't know what's going on. But yeah,
I did my senior portfolio in one night.
I could probably do it in one night too. It's a PowerPoint, so it's like a Google slide, so I can do that on my phone.
Oh, it's a Google slide?
Yeah.
Oh, that should be fun.
Yeah, so I can do that on my phone, on the drive. I'm joking. Not on the drive. Just on the go, all that. So whatever. But yeah, there's nothing new.
That was new. How you gonna say all that and say, but yeah, there's nothing new?
Because that's something I've been battling with for a while now. So now I'm just bringing it to the light.
Oh, it's nothing new for you, but it's new to our audience.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Senior year, it was so hard for me to get to school.
Yeah. I was showing up in my second period class, everybody.
Like, I kid you not, you guys, the second half of the year, I was literally at school to just kick it. Like, I would literally only go to school because my friends were at school that day. I'm like, yeah, I want to go see them. I want to go talk to them. But other than that, no. And my senior portfolio, like, I had prom that night, and then the next day senior portfolio was due, but I didn't go to school the next day because I was wiped out. And I went to school to deliver the senior portfolio, and then I went home.
Oh, interesting.
What's interesting, sweetie?
Nothing interesting. It's just interesting. Wow, your senior year was super fun for me.
For you?
Well, not your like senior year, but like that was my freshman year. That was the best year of my life.
My freshman year, my senior year, my favorite years of high school.
Best year of my life.
Literally, that's literally how it is. Freshman year was so much fun.
I mean, nothing but menaces to society. It's just moments I will never get back. And I think about freshman year every day.
I know.
It's so beautiful. But then I'm gonna have to start filing taxes next year. So, hey, real world adult problems. So yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, if you hear me speaking a little weird, a little lispy, I got my Invisalign in. You see, dropped $2,000 on the teeth. You feel me?
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay.
I'm coming different.
How long do you have to keep that on before?
Just a year and a half. But I mean, so like until next school year.
It's gonna be hard for you freshman year.
No, it is not.
No biddies.
North Carolina A&T
no
biddies.
biddies.
North Carolina A&T women. I'm a free man. I know I look busted. Actually, I'm gonna do this next week. So
you're gonna do your
when I have a haircut, everything like that.
You're gonna do your team shout out next week.
I'm gonna do my promotion next week. All right. So stay tuned for that.
Okay.
I look way better than this. I bust down, do whatever I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready.
Boy.
Whatever y'all want, I'm ready. I'm a mechanical engineering major, so you're gonna get a smart man and a hardworking man out of me.
Are you trying to sell yourself? You're putting yourself on the auction block right now.
You know what I'm saying? I can cook.
I can cook, master. I got my engineering degree.
Let's relax. Let's chill out. You know, I got great social skills, all that.
Oh my goodness, he keeps going.
I got some drip. I mean, I'm not looking too good today, but I got some drip on me. I got some shoes. I got a job. You feel me? Yeah. So if you want some birthday gifts, whatever you want. Yeah, I got 2 pillows. I got a comforter. I got a fitted sheet. I got all that on. You feel me?
Yo,
clean room, all that.
Yo, Ian is killing me right now. So you just did your promotion when you looked busted. So we could get a redo.
It's gonna get a redo.
Okay, it's gonna get a redo next week. Ooh, that was funny, and I cannot believe you.
So yeah. Anyways.
So you are excited for college. Every time I ask you, like, I don't know, but
I mean, sure, I guess. I mean, I need some care packages, by the way.
Are you at all like worried about living from home, like so far away?
Living?
Mm-hmm.
No, not really. Yeah, not really. I've been out a lot. So, I mean, I've been away. Well, not really away.
I mean, but you haven't been away for a long period of time. Like, even when I moved to DC, when I was staying on campus, it's still like, I'm not at the house consistently. I was at the house pretty often considering, like, I was local. But, like, still, like, I would go weeks at a time without coming home. Not just 2 weeks, like, weeks.
I mean, I really just don't know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Guess it'll hit me when I get down there. But yeah, looking for a roommate as well.
Oh my goodness, you're soliciting today.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever I gotta do.
I'm crying. So let's go. It's been a minute since we talked to you guys. So what are all the things that have happened since?
Well, you may not know this. I know our cameraman knows this. Deshaun Watson beat the case, my brother.
He did or
you gonna beat the case, my brother? I promise you are. You feel me? We are advocates of me and Cameron are both advocates of sexual assault and trigger warning, rape, and all that. You know what I'm saying? We're all advocates for that. This one is just not true. I know it's not true. This one right here is not true. I'm gonna give you the reason why it's not true. Okay? Because the Houston Texans are a racist and unorganized organization. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
My man's Deshaun Watson requested a trade. I mean, everybody requests a trade from or just request to leave from Houston. Everybody does that.
Right.
But they only let their like star white players go. They don't like really like let their good black players go without like a fight or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Except for DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins got traded for a half a tuna fish sandwich. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and he's the second best wide receiver in the league, so that doesn't make no sense. But anyways, the quarterback is the most important position in football.
Mm-hmm.
They're not letting away their star black quarterback away without a fight. My man Deshaun Watson, a few months ago, said, I have played my last game as a Houston Texan. Feel me? Mm-hmm. Houston Texans are just like, I'm sorry, brother. You have not. And everything. They're refusing to trade him. And he doesn't fight back. All of a sudden, since he's not fighting back, 22 allegations came against that man.
What is all of a sudden? Like, all of a sudden is...
Like a few weeks after. Like 2 weeks after.
Okay, but how many allegations? Like
22.
All like in like just a few weeks after? Like 20?
It came in waves. So it didn't go like, oh yeah, one person stepped up, two person stepped up, three person stepped up. Mm-hmm. It came in like groups of 6.
So you think he's being set up?
Yeah, I mean that don't make no sense. I mean that just don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And just knowing the Texans, it don't make no sense. Especially knowing the situation, it don't make no sense because the lawyer for all these people is buddy with the GM or the owner of the Texans. So I'm just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, all right, buddy, let's really get some digging down here, but it's not looking too good for the real side of the story, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the stories don't even make no sense. Here's why the stories don't even make no sense. One of the what do you call it? The victims? You just say victims, or like is there another word?
Are you talking about like?
Yeah, the people. One of
his accusers.
Yeah. Okay, accusers.
Yeah, victim and accuser. So.
Okay, one of his accusers. They said that the incident happened on March 30th, 2020. Mm-hmm. Okay. They didn't correct themselves, by the way. So I was just like, March 30th, 2020. Everybody was on lockdown. There was nothing open.
Okay.
Nothing open.
And she said what?
She said he came to the massage parlor. That is not an essential business.
Oh, yeah, no. Everything was not locked down March 30th.
For real?
No. So that's the thing. Like,
I thought only essential businesses were open.
Remember, Georgia didn't really shut down. Like, remember?
I mean, but this wasn't in like Georgia, or like in like a menace state.
Where was it?
It was like somewhere in the West, but not like it wasn't like California, Texas, or all that. I think it was in Seattle, something like that.
Okay,
and Seattle is pretty blue, you know, and pretty. I don't think it was in one of those states. Feel me? But she was like, this was her exact words. She said, Deshaun Watson came to the massage parlor and everything. He came in, he sat down. I went to go get some supplies, some oils and all of that. Mm-hmm. Okay. I came out and he was butt naked and everything. And then she went on to say, she didn't say, hey, put some clothes on. She didn't say, like I said, hey, put some clothes on, or else I'm not doing the massage, or hey, do this, or hey, do that. She didn't say he got aggressive or anything. These are her exact words. My brain went onto autopilot mode, and I continued with the massage. That makes no sense.
Do you think maybe like she's had clients do something of that sort before?
Does that make any sense to you, Cameron?
I mean, here's the thing. Like,
does that make any sense to you?
Cameron is Lincoln. That's his name.
Here's the thing. What? I wouldn't know what the thing is. Okay. Because that don't make no sense to me.
I'm sorry, guys, if you see me rubbing my eyes too much. My allergies are, they're honestly trying to take me out. And I don't have any allergy medicine on me, so bear with me.
Oh, and another thing about this is that they're all asking for settlements.
Instead of
jail time or anything like that. They're all asking for settlements.
Does he even have enough money to settle with 22 women?
Oh, Deshaun Watson got bans. You feel me?
So then what's the problem with him leaving? Why does he want to leave if he got bans?
The Texans suck.
Oh, see, I don't watch football, so I don't know.
The Texans were literally what I said in like the beginning. How they literally traded away their star receiver for a half a tuna fish sandwich. They traded him for a half a tuna fish sandwich. He there was no value in that trade. They literally traded arguably the best wide receiver at the time to the Arizona Cardinals for a running back that they did not need and late draft picks.
So what's wrong with them? Why didn't they make moves like that?
Huh?
I said, so what's wrong with them? What's wrong with the team? Why did they make moves like that?
They're stupid and unorganized.
Okay.
So yeah.
But I was gonna say it's hard hearing stories like these and being a woman and being a black woman at that, because it's like,
I mean,
my blackness is telling me, hey, like, we know how white organizations try to keep you, trap you, have everything,
especially football organizations,
bring everything your way. So, and these allegations coming out the blue as soon as he wanted to trade, like, that's a little sketchy. The woman in me is just like, I mean, I can't put it past any man to assault some woman, whether it was like an extremely violent way, an extremely intentional way, or not. So it's like,
yeah, and he's never like really had like any bad history before. So like it's just, and then the weird part about it is that they're saying all this happened during quarantine. I know he has money, so like the rich really weren't like really caring about no quarantine or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But they were saying this happened around massage parlors, only massage parlors around the country.
Only massage parlors?
Yeah, like nothing else. Like he didn't go to no club and that happened.
Maybe that's his kink.
He was in a massage parlor one week. He was in a massage parlor 1 week across the country. Then another massage parlor the other week across the country. And it's just like, well, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I know rich people do fly around like that, but like that don't make no sense. The middle class in me is saying that don't make no sense.
The middle class in me. I mean, honestly, all we can ask at this point is that the truth come to light, and justice be served. And
then what else is not going in his favor is his lawyer. His lawyer is buns.
No. You want to talk about a bad lawyer? Let's talk about.
Nah, his lawyer was really cheeks. We can talk about the other lawyer next, but his lawyer was really bad.
Okay.
His lawyer said we're not fully certain, and we're not trying to accuse everybody of lying. I'm like, yo, this is exactly what you're trying to do. I said you're trying to accuse and prove that people are lying on this man. What are you talking about? But anyways, we can go back to the other lawyer.
No. I mean, yeah, let's get to the other lawyer, but that's really Deshaun Watson's lawyer. I seen that tweet, and even like I didn't really know what was going on. I was just sitting there like, what is happening? Like this lawyer sounds like he don't know what to do. He don't know what he's doing. But on to the new lawyer. I don't know what this nigga name was, but Derek Chauvin's lawyer. I don't understand how he did not think he was going to prison. Like, let's just think. Like, okay, here's the thing. Derek Chauvin, the lawyer was horrible. The actor was egregious. We all saw it on camera, and yet I still was not sure if they were going to convict him or not.
I mean, I knew they were going to convict him. I wasn't really scared of that, to be honest.
Everybody's saying that.
I wasn't really scared of that. I mean, there's if you're being really reasonable, there's no way that was going to get off. I mean, I understand history with police and black people and cases being closed immediately and all that. Mm-hmm. There's just no way that was going to happen. I mean, it just doesn't even make sense.
I hear you, but like still, I was just like, I mean, if it wasn't that this man got free, I would have thought, okay, he's not free, but he'll probably do like some small ass sentence or maybe like community service. Like I feel like that's how they was gonna play in our face. But I didn't realize until this trial, because I think the Trayvon Martin trial, You know what it is? All the trials I've seen, the jury comes to not guilty. So we don't even get past that stage. We don't even get, because now we're in the stage. Derek Chauvin was proven guilty, and then now he moves on to the sentencing part. And I think like that part shocked me a little bit, because I was like, oh yeah, like when people get convicted, they actually do have to go to a next stage in this legal process. But for us, we've never reached that stage.
Yeah. We've
never reached the guilty stage. So that was interesting for me to see as well. But I was happy. It was kind of like a surreal moment. And I'm sorry, my eyes are like burning right now. Excuse me? But yeah, Dad was extremely happy. He took Mom out for dinner.
That's why they went out for dinner?
Yeah. Because Dad came home and he was like, oh, I think we should go out to celebrate. I was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah, we should go somewhere. But I was just like, I'm on this diet, so probably not. And then you were at work. And then Mom came home. I was just like, you guys are going to eat so-and-so for dinner, right? And she was just like, no, your dad said he's taking me out. I was like, well, all right.
That is tough.
But that's good. I feel like, I mean, we had that, and then we had the other little girl, Ma'Khia Bryant, that was killed.
Huh? I'm sorry, I've been not paying attention. I
know, I've been trying not to pay attention, but on that same day that he was found guilty and that we won, like, that trial, a little girl, Ma'Khia Bryant, she was shot in the chest by police 4 times.
That is super tough.
16.
That is a tough situation.
And she called them because she was in foster care and 2 women were bullying her and trying to abuse her. And she had a knife in her hand, just trying to like not stab him, but just scare him off. And the police came and they shot her 4 times.
That is tough. I mean, they could have tased her or some shit like
They didn't do nothing. And then speaking of taser, we have...
Oh, that's tough.
Dante Wright, whose funeral is today, I believe. Which is just... So with her, do you think it was an accident?
What?
Her mistaking her gun for a taser.
Hell no. What the heck? How you do that?
No, because my thing is like,
there's no way you do that.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm just like, how can we like...
You have to cock a gun before you use it, bro.
I mean, just everything. Like, so there's so many things that you have to do. I'm just like, are you serious? And then you looked at the taser, and the taser is like, the grip is like this long of a taser, and it's like this long of a gun.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little gun
yeah.
taser, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that was crazy. That happened 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Because there's so much stuff that happened in between our last episode. And we didn't talk about what happened between our last episode. Actually, we'll get into. First of all, happy Earth Day. Let's talk about that. Happy Earth Day. Today's April 22nd, Earth Day. And you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I've been watching some documentaries. And I watched 2 in one day. It got me really pumped up, really angry. I watched 1, Seaspiricy, and 2, let me find the name of it right now because I want to make sure I quote it properly so that you guys can go look at it. Okay, so I watched Seaspiracy and I watched Crack, Cocaine, Corruption, and Conspiracy. First of all, with Seaspiracy and it being Earth Day, guys, I want to give you these statistics so that you can hear me. If we keep fishing at the rate that we are fishing, okay, there are not going to be any fish left in the sea in 2048. It is 2021. All of you who were born when the century first started, who were born a little bit before that, like, you can't believe it's 2021. When we get to 2048, you're going to feel the same way. Now, with Seaspiracy, I'm sorry, I have to do this Earth Day. But with Seaspiracy, it basically talked about the different practices that go on in our ocean and how dangerous it is not only to the ocean's ecosystem and chemistry and physics and biology and all that stuff, that the ocean's a whole nother atmosphere. So like we live on land and we have chemistry, biology, and the ways things work on land. There's also the way things work in the ocean. And by overfishing, we overfish actual fish. We overfish sharks, whales, dolphins, all of those animals that are in the sea whose excrement and other bodily fluids fertilize the phytoplankton and the sea, like the sea plants in the ocean. The ocean also gives us 80% of our oxygen. So if we kill the ocean, if we constantly killing off all of the food chain levels, 80%, and we kill our ocean, 80% of our oxygen is going to be depleted. And, you know, I was watching Seaspiricy and I was getting so angry because I was just like, well, why don't people just stop fishing? Or why don't people just tell everyone, hey, like, in order to get our ecosystems back on track, the world will stop producing this or doing this. And it's because within Seaspiracy, the guy, he filmed in Taiji, which is in Japan, and he filmed in Wales, and he filmed in Africa, and he filmed all of these places, and basically the places where the coasts are being overfished and fish is sold illegally. The fishing industry is not just the fishing industry. You also have human trafficking in there, because the people who are staying on these boats and fishing day in and day out and doing this labor on water have been kidnapped, are human beings who have been kidnapped. Also with it's drug smuggling. It's so many other things, and this is just an issue that I know I said a lot in these like 5 minutes I was talking about it, but there's just so many issues that we have to come together on as a world and sit down and talk about it and really find a solution to it, because this is the only world that God has given us. We don't have another one. And you know, we'd really be doing a disservice if we did not take care of the earth the way God intended. So that's the first documentary I watched. It's called Seaspiracy. It's on Netflix. It's only an hour and a half, and it's really good. Happy Earth Day. Sorry, that was just my sidebar.
All I'm hearing is eat more chicken.
No, not that. Or you guys could go vegetarian. I'm not saying go. I'm not saying going vegan. I'm not saying go vegan. That's not what I'm saying. But vegetarian is not bad, or even just less. Why?
Eat more chicken is what I'm hearing.
You know, you're something else. You're really something else.
Wingstop is not losing a customer out of me. America's Best is not losing a customer out of me.
It's crazy because this
Chick-fil-A not losing a customer out of me.
It's like you didn't hear anything that I said.
No, I heard the fishing and how fishing contributes to drug trafficking and drug trafficking, human trafficking, 80% of the oxygen. I heard all of it.
Okay, so if we're fishing, here's the thing. People are only doing the fishing because there's a market for it. So unfortunately, while we did not create the problem, you know, we as certain people are always put in a position where, even though we didn't create the problem, it's our duty to solve them. Even though we didn't create this problem, the only reason why people are overfishing and doing all these illegal activities is because there's a market for it. So if people were not buying fish and simply eating fish, then there wouldn't be a market for it, and then the oceans could go back to the way they were.
So the market for chicken is...
Wait, guys, listen. Sorry. The other thing that the documentary told me was just about how these illegal companies are illegally fishing on coast of Africa, and fishermen who, you know, rely on the sea for their income and for their food for their coastal cities, but also cities like a few miles inland, are not only losing their business, losing their profit, losing their food, but they're going further out to find fish in canoes in deep, deep water. If that canoe capsized, they're done. Like, I remember y'all seen
Life of Pi.
Captain Phillip and those Somali pirates that jumped the ship. The reason why, like, you know, we started having pirates was out of necessity. Like, they were coming into our coastal lands, taking away all of our profit, all of our food, all of our livelihood, and then thinking they could get away with it. And some people from the coastal cities were not having it. But also what that does to the people inland is it starts having to eat animals that are inland that they shouldn't eat. And overfishing, Ebola is a direct result of overfishing. Africans did not have enough fish and sea wildlife to sustain themselves, so they had to go into their jungles and other lands and kill animals that they would not normally eat, animals that would definitely spread disease. So yes, it's all bad. It all needs to stop. I could go on and on about
like what animals, not chicken. Is it chicken?
No, like monkeys and
Oh yeah, that's tough. So
and getting like the virus from them. So
I mean, who's eating a monkey? That's tough.
I'm saying they were eating these things out of necessity. Not because like that's like, oh, like monkey.
There was no other source of protein besides a monkey?
It's not even protein. It's like meat. Like people, you just need some like meat to like sustain you. And people also need to make a profit. So like if you're looking for meat and you.
I was going to put an office joke in there when you said people need some meat to sustain themselves. But
that's what she said?
Yeah. I was going to say that, but didn't know if that was the right time.
Anyways, yeah, no, people were doing that out of necessity. Like number one thing I saw was monkey, and I had to turn it off because I was eating at the time. But yeah, like.
So was there any other meat that they were eating? I'm just hearing monkey.
I mean, there's other meats that I saw, but the monkey really stood out to me.
I mean, what other meat? Because if it's just a monkey, then I'm kind of concerned about just the whole ecosystem there.
No. I'm saying like it was more than like it was like
I mean, you can eat goat. I mean, you can eat goat. I love some goat. Anyways,
it's just that the fish provided a different income and a different source. And the people who were struggling and didn't have any other like source of income, source of nutrients or whatever, had to turn to other things. Oh. That's all I'm saying.
Again, I'm going to say, guys, eat more chicken. Eat more beef.
How is this your message? You suck, bro.
Eat more beef. Don't overfish. Stay away from the seafood boils, all that. Feel me? It's gonna be a tough one for me. I'm sorry. The seafood boils are kind of good. I have them on like a quarterly year basis. You feel me? So yeah, don't overfish. Only eat the fried fish when necessary because I need some fried fish. I'm sorry, I'm black.
Dang, stereotyping yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, you know. And yeah, that's all I gotta hear. That's all I hear.
Anyways, that's not what I was saying.
Don't overfish.
That's not what I was saying.
That's the main problem. Don't overfish.
No.
We overfish, this happens.
No. All you have to do is end it on don't overfish. You're saying don't overfish, but overdo something else.
I didn't say overdo something else. I'm just saying.
You said eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken. Get an alternative. Chicken.
Guys, how about on days you would have fish, have a vegetarian meal?
Have chicken.
Simply.
Have steak. Have goat.
You guys don't need meat with every meal.
Well, not every meal, but a nice hefty dinner. Put some chicken on my plate. Put some beef on my plate. I said chicken. I didn't say meat.
You said beef.
I didn't know beef was gay. I'm sorry. I thought it was just meat. That was gay. My bad.
I don't know for real.
Steak. Steak. Put some steak on my plate.
Oh my gosh.
Goat. What else? What else is some clean meat we can eat?
Deer.
Well, I don't know who's really eating deer out here. Can we eat duck? I think we can eat duck.
No, they have web feet.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I've only had duck one time, my guy. It was good. Tastes just like chicken. Another meat out there. What is another meat out there?
I don't think we even have to do all this because you're just giving people more animals to kill. My whole thing was stop the killing.
Obviously no pork, guys. But,
yeah, no pork. Guys, the pork. Let's get off.
There's nothing other than the big three: chicken, beef, and fish. Dang.
Nope. And also what the documentary was saying was like all you guys who think you need fish for like your omega-3 fatty acids and pills and fish oil that you take, it's actually from that the stuff is actually from the algae in the ocean. And fish eat algae and therefore the nutrients from the algae is in their bloodstream, which is why you get algae nutrients from your fish. But that nutrients is originally from the algae. So if that's your only excuse for eating fish, then try eating plants. And everything leads
Eat
back
more
to
plants, but eat some meat. No,
bro.
no homo.
Bro,
No homo.
let's move on. Let's move on. So last night's.
Oh, I don't do Snowfall, so I mean,
What? I know you didn't take the headphones off. You do Snowfall. You know why? I made Ian watch a couple episodes.
I mean, they're just brutal.
No, this season,
violence.
this season was OC. This season was like shooting every episode. There was not a single season where there was nobody getting shot, honestly. So I do agree with that. But you know, Snowfall, it just does a good job of chronicling like the crack era. And I could see how people, when I was like talking about it on Twitter and stuff, like people are like, I've tried Snowfall, but I just can't get into it and stuff like that. But I can see how somebody would see the tweets and like the TL conversation during this season and go to season 1 and be like thrown off. Cause like this season, they're really in the thick of it. Like people are really having, their addictions are like starting to take them out for real. The disease is starting to spread to other communities. Gangs are rising. And with gangs, like just too much money out there to be made. And niggas just want to stay on top and they're just killing each other. Like you have like your community killing one another. You have your community, you see like the families being torn apart where like the parents are like starting to get addicted. You see a lot of homeless children and teenagers who either stay at a shelter or they've been jumped into a gang and that's how they find their community. So yeah, but anyways, Snowfall season 4 finale was last night. Snowfall is the greatest show on television. If you have not watched it, I am a Snowfall enthusiast. If you have not watched it, this is your sign from many signs that I have given you to go watch this show. Yeah. There just has to, I love Snowfall so much. There's just got to be like a position for me on set there. Like, can I be like the water girl? Can I like, can I do everybody's COVID test before they come in? First of all, I'm gonna be vaccinated, baby. That's number 1. But number 2, if you need an extra shoe, if you need somebody to actually act, like I'll put in the work. Just tell me when.
Bro, she can't act. Don't. she can't do it, bro.
I can act, sweetie.
Stop it.
I'm a thespian. Do you know what that is? No. You don't know what thespian is? It's like an actor, a person who acts and plays. Interesting. We gotta get your vocabulary up.
Never heard of it.
You wanna do some flashcards or something?
You wanna do some flashcards or something? No. This isn't my field.
It's like, no, I'm just messing with you. Well, so what have you been? We've been watching Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, season finale 3 a.m. tonight, guys. I'm gonna be on it.
No, not the 3 a.m. You're bugging.
I'm gonna be on it.
You're bugging. 3 a.m., bro.
I gotta know what's in the box, bro. They blew me with that.
Bro, every single episode.
They brought in the box the 5 minutes in, the 5 minutes in, and they didn't open it until the credits. Until the credits.
So it ended. Marvel, I hate Marvel for that. Every single episode, from WandaVision to this show, every episode has had a cliffhanger. And I'm just trying to figure out if there's at least one thing they can wrap up in an episode. Every episode leads to the next one. Like, of course, obviously, because time moves on. But I'm talking about, like, every episode, like, the end, you're just like, and then you got to wait till next week.
And it's 10-minute credits,
too.
Oh,
bro, credits be long as a mug.
Anyways, speaking of Falcon and Winter Soldier, the redheaded, curly-haired girl, she is a buns character. She makes no sense.
She doesn't?
No, she makes no sense.
What are you not picking up on? Let's talk about it.
She's so buns.
What's going on?
All she does is create violence and for nothing.
She's not creating violence for nothing. Do you know her motivation is?
To get a home after the vanishing or whatever, the snap.
Because after the snap and the people came back, they kicked them out. Somebody's been going, if half the world vanished today and we moved to like a different house or something or whatever. And those people, and they've been gone for 5 years, and those people came back and told you, yeah, you got to step. After you spent the past 5 years of getting through that time, of rebuilding the economy, rebuilding like just life in general, and they come back and they like, yeah, get out.
I mean, that is a tough situation, but she be blowing up everything. So it's just like, come on, you're not gonna get hurt by this.
What did she be blowing up?
Yeah, what was it? Last episode, she blew up like a little, not an orphanage, but she blew up a shelter. I said, yo.
She did? Yeah. Bro, there was this, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back to Snowfall. There was a scene last night in Snowfall. Franklin was looking for his dad. Franklin gave his dad money to fund a homeless shelter. When the people in the shelter wouldn't give him up, Franklin kicked all the homeless people out the shelter. Now, one, that's not funny. I don't know what you're laughing about. Two,
it's a menace to society.
No, for real. He's really stepped into like full villain form. Like if there was any redemption for him.
Nah, he's a school threat, bro.
No, for real. If there was any redemption for him without this season, he had all season to change courses. And I think that's really what this season was about, to give Franklin a bunch of challenges and see how he was going to react to it. And basically he made all the decisions to end up being the villain. Last season, in season 3, it ended with him saying like he was like a genius for thinking of selling crack, like making him a bunch of money. But what he didn't consider was the cost. He didn't consider that his people would be killing each other, and he didn't consider that this drug would be so addictive. And so it leaves you on a cliffhanger of you thinking like, oh, Franklin might see the cost. Like this doesn't mean he's gonna stop doing business. Doesn't mean he's gonna do business differently. Like, what does it mean? And then this season it shows that at the end of the day, he not only does he want to keep making money, but he kind of needs to keep making money. I think people also are starting to see that this game for him, like what he does is definitely about money, but he also gets a certain I feel like he gets just a certain rush of just doing this job. Like this is just really for him. So, are you gonna watch Loki when it comes out?
Gee, Cameron, I don't know. I've been just watching every Marvel thing. Joking, yeah, I'm gonna watch Loki. Yeah, I'm gonna watch my mans.
How many episodes do you think it's gonna be? Marvel's doing it weird. Like WandaVision was 9 episodes. So how long do you think it's gonna be?
They said they got season 2 in the works. So
season 2 of what in the works?
Loki.
Season 2? Season 1 hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah, they said they're working on season 2.
I guess if that was the character to drag out, it would be Loki. That kind of makes me upset because WandaVision actually came to an end. But I guess it's because Loki died in the movie, so they'll probably give him more.
Ain't nobody care about the mentally estranged woman. Crazy.
Was that necessary?
I mean, she just needs therapy. Nothing but therapy.
For a superhero who's seen all those things, had her country. Therapy. Wow.
Sit down and talk about it. I mean, Bucky getting therapy right now as we speak.
And how's that working out for him?
Well, he apologizing to everybody.
He has not apologized to everybody.
He is apologizing to everybody. He's going through the list, man.
Okay.
He's going through his journal.
I would like to say though, I don't like how Marvel waters down characters when they decide they're gonna be good. That just makes them look soft. It makes the good side look soft.
Oh geez, Bucky don't got no hands, no type of.
That's what I'm saying.
No type of action.
I'm so he can't be good and tough. He gotta be good and soft, good and a simp. What?
Nah, I need Winter Soldier Bucky back. Don't give him the brainwashing or nothing like that, or don't give him the brainwashing, but put his hands in the works, okay? Let me get some Winter Soldier hands because that bridge sequence on Captain America 2, he was doing the knife flip. I need to see it. I need to see those.
That was one thing.
Bucky was solo squatting everybody that whole movie.
Bucky was a menace. I will give him that. And he did show up in Infinity War.
Really? Did he really? He was just shooting the gun in the back. I mean, I didn't really.
And his arm was working.
I didn't really.
How much is the gun? No answer. How much is the arm?
He wasn't really doing much for me.
I think he was doing a lot.
I need some.
I mean, they was up against.
I mean, yeah.
And they was split up. Like, most of them was not even on Earth.
Yeah, but I mean.
Which was dumb. That was so dumb for them to split up. It was a good movie, but like, dang.
I wish in like Endgame or something like that, he talked to Tony. I wish that happened.
Who?
I wish he had a little Tony sequence. Be like, hey, what's up, man? What's goody? You know what I'm saying? Sorry about your parents. My bad about all that.
Oh, that's what you mean.
I mean, yeah, but I want to see how he would have reacted when he seen him again. See him come back. How Tony would have reacted. But like, hey, bro, you killed my parents. I think we could have kept you in the little blippy thing or whatever that it is.
How did you feel about when the Wakandans took off his arm?
They didn't have to do that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. They did not have to do that to my guy. My guy went through the therapy process, went through all that crying. You know what I'm saying? That all that white wolfing, secluding himself in a foreign land. No, they didn't have to take off his arm. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? We saw him being all right. We saw he couldn't get brainwashed no more. Why'd they take off the arm?
Because you can't trust the white man. And that's just what it is, folks. Now let me take you down here. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, but you can't trust a white man. Not in my African country. I'm gonna let that monster.
He's chill. He needs an arm, and you gave him a way to cheat code the arm off.
And for this exact reason, they fighting. It was kind of scary though to see his arm fall off. I was like, oh,
that was just scary. That was just so sad. I mean, everything he went through, and then now people know he can't be trusted.
So just see somebody's arm fall off, that was a little scary.
I mean, it's metal. I wasn't really scared. If it was a real arm, I would have been like, oh. I mean, it was metal, vibranium.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, I mean, real talk. I mean, you trusted him to give him an arm, and you didn't even tell him that there was like a little cheat code to get it off.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And then you take it off and you call him James. Like, wow, that's just so foul.
Instead of what, Bucky?
Yeah. Just said you lied to us, James, or did this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild.
Why is his name Bucky again? His last name?
Yeah.
Buchanan?
Yeah.
Okay, so his first name is James. What's wrong with that?
I mean, no one calls him by his first name.
She do.
Out of disrespect. That was foul. And he's trying to regain his life back, regain all his trust back, and she just snatches the arm off. It was
foul of him to let go of the person that killed their king and not let them know.
He was gonna put him back.
Boy, anything could happen.
He was gonna put him back. Okay, there should not have been a fail safe in that man's arm for all that, man.
Listen,
okay,
I'm pro fail safe. It's all about
you're pro fail safe for being stupid just because.
It's all about staying ahead of the game. It's about letting anybody play you.
He wasn't gonna do anything.
It's called chess moves. It's chess, not checkers. Okay.
He wasn't gonna get his brainwashing back.
So that's what I'm talking about. As far as I'm concerned, that's what everybody needs to be doing.
Shut up.
Yep.
I mean, the fight scene was tough, but they didn't have to take the man's arm off.
They absolutely did.
Okay, whatever.
And they had to remind him, yeah, we're Wakandans. Now what? Think about it.
I mean, yes, should there have been a way to take the arm off in case of like surgery? Sure. But I mean,
surgery, no. They said in case you doing too much, we gonna make sure we know how to get it off.
And he wasn't doing much.
He was trying to fight them.
He was trying to he was trying to be a peacemaker.
He wanted to talk, and she was like, "I'm done with the talking. No more talking for me." That's what she said.
Just bonds.
I think we're pretty much caught up on everything. Wait, did we talk about the Usher Bucks?
Usher Bucks. I mean, you do what I gotta do, bro. Do what you gotta do. If the strippers can shake fake ass, you can throw fake cash, bro.
No.
Oh my God. Simple as that.
Are you serious?
You shake the fake ass, you get the fake cash.
Yo, you're wilding right now. I cannot believe you just said that.
Your vibe to me.
Yo, that's no. I disagree. You agree. Are you serious?
Nobody want to see no fake booty.
That is her job. Like, her job is stripping, and you
Fake.
supposed. And then on top of that, it's like you had the audacity to put your stupid face on it.
I still got my play for that couple hours.
Like, Usher is extremely vain. Like, he must really like his side profile for him to even put his side profile on all them dollar bills. That is insane.
Hey, you don't pay for cooch, bro. That's respect.
Oh my god.
Respect to the game.
He had to pay for it though, to even be in the room.
Being. I mean, I wonder how they thought about when they found out he was fake. It was fake.
You said what?
I wonder how they thought when they found out it was fake. The money was fake.
How would you be if you were a male dancer and some lady was throwing you?
Well, I would never be a male dancer. This would never be across my mind ever.
No,
this would never be a scenario that would cross my mind.
Just try to put your
I can't do that. That's something I can't do.
You can't just think for a second.
No.
Okay, so
I can't.
What if you were doing an odd job and the way you got paid and somebody paid you and
there's no odd job
and
I
you
would
normally
do.
get paid in cash and somebody paid you money with their face on it. Nothing that you can use. It holds no value nowhere. Like,
but I would check out especially $100 bill. I would check that out, bro. There's no.
Why you shaking it up there?
I'm not shaking nothing though. That's the thing.
Or dancing?
I would never do any odd job like that.
No, but I'm saying that's how it happened. Like, if I'm up there shaking my tail.
See that's a problem. That the way you get your money is by getting it thrown on the floor. You don't have any way to catch it and check it or nothing like that.
That's not my problem. That's just how the strip club is. Like, what? What you want us to say?
Build a resume. Corporate world. Cashier.
That was so. Don't nobody.
LinkedIn.
I'm trying to tell you.
LinkedIn, Indeed.
No. I have a question. I have a question.
Connections.
I have a question. If you weren't, why wouldn't you be a male dancer?
I have dignity. I have self-respect.
So you think all strippers in them don't have like dignity or self-respect?
No, I think they be down bad sometimes and just got to do something for a little cash.
Or like, if you could, let's say you make $100 in a day while working your shift at Walmart. Let's say for a male dancer at night, you can make $100 an hour. And
I would never be a male dancer. I have too much self-respect.
But I'm saying like any odd job, like you're talking down on them like, you know, they don't have no respect for themselves. Like some people do it out of necessity, like they're down bad. It's the only thing they can do. But other people, like even with like, see, I can always bring it back to Snowfall. Anyways, even like with Snowfall, like and drug dealers, like you telling me I can make money, a certain amount of money doing X, Y, and Z and not have to clock into a job, not have to pay taxes, not have to do nothing.
Yes, but I can if
but don't nobody want to be working for no $9 an hour. I'm not working for $9 an hour if I can work for $50 an hour.
I understand that, but there's no way I'm working and the money cannot get wired to me. I cannot check the money before when I finish the job and get it. There's no way I'm not doing a job like that. That's just silly. That just makes you vulnerable to stuff.
Not necessarily, because like even with accounts and all your information being online and all that stuff, like you can be vulnerable digitally as well.
Yeah, and you that's how people are vulnerable on OnlyFans. Someone buys the OnlyFans and then leaks it. Simple.
Yeah, OnlyFans, it seems like you really have to bank on how many people want to see you naked. and really want to see it enough for you to pay for the pay.
Yeah. And if you're not getting paid, that would just destroy my confidence. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'll be like, dang.
It would destroy mine too, because I just know I'd be dependent on OnlyFans for my livelihood.
Like and then nobody want to pay for me. I got to do all these sales and everything. Here's the thing. OnlyFans. No one wants to pay for content. If they're just gonna see something they can see on Instagram models, no one wants to pay for that. So that's another thing that has to happen. That if you want to be successful in OnlyFans, don't do that.
This is from the OnlyFans man himself.
Okay, I'm just giving you the inside scope of a dude's mind. You feel me? I don't think anybody would pay. Just a normal person. I don't think anybody would pay for something they can see on Instagram. Sorry, you gotta be really bad. Feel me? Again, disclaimer, I would never pay for no OnlyFans. Let's relax there. And you got to be 18. I'm 17, so simple. You feel me?
Simp.
No, you can't do my guy. So Illuminati's my guy. Anyways, you can't do that. Anyway, so you had to be throwing something out there that's very exclusive. You feel me?
Okay.
And you got to promote it too. So, hey, yeah, you got to be better. No one is paying for underwear and bra. I can see that at the Walmart department. No one's paying for that, bro. Gotta be honest with you.
You never know. I think women should get more into like kinks in terms of like OnlyFans. I know that sounds bad, but like I'm serious. Like men are so weird. Like
and you're weird for doing it.
If a nigga say he gonna pay me $20 for a foot pic, automatically my mind's going to, oh yeah, I'm gonna charge him $60 for a video. 6 seconds at that, a 6-second video. And then my mind is going to go to how my mind's going to start like incrementing it. I'm like, how much
feet pics?
How much money a minute?
Different. Feet pics are different.
Some niggas like feet pics. Some like other like weird things. Some like
the people who like pain. Yeah, the men who like pain.
Oh, when they be in the
kill yourself. I'm sorry.
The like
off yourself right now if you like pain.
You cannot say that on this podcast.
My bad. Get help. Seek help. Cut that out. Therapy.
Okay, that's better.
Because there's no way you should like somebody spanking your balls or putting your dick in a padlock or nothing like that. There should be no reason why you like that. You. Look me in my eyes.
Ian.
Seek help.
Ian. Oh my God.
Seek help. I'm talking to you right out there. Seek help.
So these are Ian's opinions, clearly. At the Check-In Podcast.
These are Ian's facts.
At the Check-In Podcast, whatever you do in your private time, I am not judging. This is your business.
Seek help for the pain.
All I was saying was that women need to tap into the weird men a little more, because there's a market out there. And if sex work is your thing, if that's your profession, I'm just trying to put you on some game. Like I personally don't do it, but
I think sex work is one of these gold mines though. Like OnlyFans is one of these gold mines that's going to run out. That's personally what I think it is.
Why? Sex work is the oldest profession. They'll never run out.
No, I mean I think OnlyFans will run out.
Yeah, but then so
Because if people just find a way to loophole it, I mean, it's just gonna run out that way, and then they can get it for free.
It's a Hydra type profession though. Like
Hydra?
Like if like a Hydra is like a multi-headed like snake, something like that. But it's just like when one thing falls, another thing will rise. Like it's not, and especially being the oldest profession. Like I just think women have a little more autonomy in terms of like their content and what they're allowed to do with their bodies and sex work, because sex work.
Because if you're a dude and you're a sex worker, all you're doing is slinging some dick. It's just, what else? I mean, you don't got the many options like women got. Feel me?
Oh, no, I'm talking about like, I mean, yeah, you can say that, but I'm talking about like how women didn't always have like agency over their bodies, and like oftentimes they would get taken advantage of. So like while sex work is like still like while they're still like an entrepreneur in a way, because like they work for themselves, they still are like live in a society where they can get taken advantage of easily. And I'm just saying OnlyFans has provided a little like a sense of security and a little sense of like ownership back of like their bodies and stuff like that.
Yeah, but then I also think it just objectified them even more. I think that's what happened as well, because it's just paying for it, you know what I'm saying? Like paying for it, it's just like, what do you pay for? You pay for objects. So it's just like,
I can see that. That's a whole
different conversation.
Mm-hmm. But I can see what you're trying to say.
You
yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
It's just, I think he tried to take, I think they tried to take 3 steps forward, but took 3 steps back at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, they wouldn't have really moved.
That's what I was trying to say. Hey.
Okay.
Hey now.
Well, before Ian gets any more offensive,
That's not offensive. That's not offensive.
I think we should.
No, that's not offensive.
No, it's okay. It's okay because we're gonna wrap it up.
That's not offensive.
So it's all good. It's all good. It's okay. We'll give you
chill out.
a week to come back, collect your thoughts.
Next week, promote myself for.
No, just wait till next week because we can't see past the hairline and the.
My bad.
I'm crying. But yeah, this has been fun. Just chopping it up. We missed you guys, but life has gotten in the way in school. We're just trying to finish strong. So that was all we wanted to discuss today. In terms of a playlist, I haven't thought of what kind of playlist I want to give you guys.
You don't need a playlist when you got slime language too.
Okay, that's Ian's input. That could be the playlist if that's not what y'all want. I might plug the album. Not like Thug needs any more promotion, but hey, I don't know. Maybe it'll just be new music. Child, I really don't know. But you'll get a playlist. Is there anything you'd like to say before we get off?
No.
Okay.
Y'all have a good day.
Yep.
Good week.
Yes. Y'all continue to have an amazing week. Enjoy your weekend. This episode will probably come out, I want to say like next week, whenever I get the edited file back. So whenever I release this, enjoy y'all week, enjoy y'all weekend. It's been good. If you've made it this far into the podcast, I encourage you guys to follow our Twitter and our Instagram at the Check-In Pod 1. And subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Check-In Podcast 1. And yeah. So we'll see y'all later. Peace.